Are you ready for the 13th celebrity beauty launch of 2024? Drum roll, please. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dolly Parton is launching her own beauty brand. I have all the details that we know so far. What's she launching? When will it launch? We have all those details. We also have an interesting collaboration between NYX Cosmetics and a celebrity chef. It's kind of funny, I guess, a little. I don't know. I'm curious to hear what you think about it. It's surrounding their buttermelt blush, butter cooking. Yeah, you get it. But my favorite story of this week has to do with a similar story to what we covered in live chat last week when we were kind of going over different weird products that had launched while I was gone on vacation. And one of the things we talked about was Need, which was a fragrance that launched from Auntie Anne's Pretzels. We have something very similar this week, but honestly, I think this one it's so good. It is to play off the NYX one. It's chef's kiss. It's so good. I can't wait to share with you. Plus, of course, I have all the launches that I was able to find: indie brands, Sephora, Ulta, Beautylish, beauty sales, all of that for you. So much to share with you. Hang tight. We are getting into it right now. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the product report. This is the first formal product report that I've done since I've been back, and I'm so excited to bring you the products. And this is a great product report. If this is your first time with the product report, you're in for a treat. It's a really good one. It's not super long, but it's action-packed. I do want to mention before we get into that, though, that I did upload 2 videos yesterday. There's one that is focused on Jacqueline Torrey, formerly Jacqueline Hill, and a podcast interview she did recently, kind of fact-checking the makeup aspects of that podcast and what she said, which, I'm all about just making sure that we have accurate information here in the beauty space. So that's what that video was about. And then, of course, the regular top news segment of What's Up in Makeup went live yesterday. Both of those are going to be down in the description box down below in case you are interested in watching them. If you're new to the channel, the top news segment is when we talk about industry news. It's mostly, yesterday was more of like business news and legal news and stuff like that. But there was a lighthearted story at the end that was my absolute fave. Highly recommend that story. It has to do with being okay with getting older. And as somebody that's 46, like, I'm all about that. So that is in the show from yesterday. Again, links will be down below. But let's go ahead and jump into this week's show. And we're going to start with Dolly Parton and her makeup line. I think this is really smart of her just because I don't know anybody that doesn't love Dolly Parton. Like, I'm sure there's got to be somebody that doesn't love Dolly Parton, but I've never met them. I don't know I don't know. If you don't love Dolly Parton, come on. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton? Come on. So I think it's smart for her to launch products, honestly, because people will support them just because it's Dolly. And she is launching Dolly Beauty, which is going to launch just one product in multiple shades, the Heaven's Kiss lipstick collection. Each item will be named after one of her hit songs. She teased the drop on an Instagram post, which is going to be next to me right now. It's a picture of her sitting in a makeup chair and holding a tube of lipstick. The caption reads, "I feel glamorous on the inside, so I want to look like it on the outside. Something is coming at Dolly Beauty." So in an interview with WWD, Dolly said that she wanted the brand to be inclusive specifically, and she said that the lipsticks are coming in a, quote, coat of many colors. She also said in the interview, "I like to name my products after songs. It's important to create things that people that do wear makeup can enjoy. You have to have a variety of colors." Then she added, "I've always wanted my own wig line, but I always loved makeup. And when we did the fragrance," because she came out with a fragrance line not that long ago, she says makeup seemed like the next step. Through the years, we'll be doing different products with makeup, and eventually we may do hair care or this or that. Anything that has to do with beauty, new dreams come every day. So Dolly Beauty, mark it on your calendar if you're interested, is launching on Thursday, August 22nd, exclusively on their website, dollybeauty.com. Moving on to a collaboration, we have NYX Buttermelt Blushes, which launched about 3 months ago here in the US, but they are just launching in the UK. And here in the US, they got very positive reviews. I don't think I saw any negative reviews for those blushes. People seem to really like them. So they really, I guess, they really wanted them to be a big hit in the UK. And going after the UK audience, they have tapped into Gordon Ramsay and his daughter. Her name is Holly. Apparently, they have created a cake recipe that is inspired by the blushes, and they've posted quite a few times on Instagram showing this cake. So the first video is of Holly swatching the blushes, being inspired by them, and then making this cake with the frosting being inspired by these different colors. Then the second video is Gordon watching Holly's video and commenting on it the way he would comment on a recipe. He does this all the time. He always, he roasts people and what they're making and how they're making it. So he's doing that with Holly. And then in the third video, it's just Gordon and there's a bowl and somebody's throwing a bunch of the buttermelt blushes in and he's like, no, that's too much butter. I'll play that one for you.
Not too much butter. Not too much butter. You're gonna kill somebody.
All in all, I think it's a cute campaign. Is it knocking my socks off? No, but I'm also not the target audience, so maybe that's why. I don't know. But if you're interested in the cake recipe, it actually is on their Instagram, and I'll put it on the screen for you now in case you want to screenshot it. One thing I found interesting is that they use shea butter as an ingredient in the cake. And in the US, you can't get shea butter at our grocery stores. What I learned is that shea butter is very common to use in Ghana and Nigeria, other African countries, which makes perfect sense. But can you get shea butter in grocery stores in the UK? I'm just curious. If you are in the US and you're looking to try this recipe and you can't find shea butter to grocery store, I did look up and it says that you need to make sure you use 100% raw and unrefined shea butter in order for it to be safe. You don't want to just, get the shea butter from, the CVS in the beauty aisle unless it's 100% shea butter and it's unrefined. Personally, I would buy it from a food source. That's just me because I get scared. And I want the place that made it to know that it's going to be for food. So that would just be me. But yeah, all the information is in the Instagram post that's linked below in case you would like to learn more about it. Now, this is the story that I've been waiting to tell you. Like the other ones are like, cool, fine. This one, I actually laughed out loud multiple times. So I'm looking forward to sharing this with you. And this is coming from a person that I love football. I was a varsity football manager in high school, which meant I was basically the ball. Like I ran the ball out to the referee and I got the players water and I got them band-aids and towels and I was, me and my friends, we were like the servants basically for the football team now looking back on it. So I love football. I loved high school football, but I don't watch professional football. I don't care who to root for. Like I don't have the passion in me. So I've never seen this man in my entire life. His name is Will Levis. And according to his Wikipedia page, he is the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans in the NFL. He played college football for Penn State and Kentucky before being selected by the Titans in the second round of the 2023 NFL draft. He's 25 years old. He was born in 1999, and I feel old. Because my high school football team, I was did that in 95 and 96 before he was even born, but I digress. So apparently in winter of 2022, when he was still a student in Kentucky, he went viral for this video that he did putting mayonnaise in his coffee. This led to a partnership between him and Hellman's mayonnaise the following summer, and their partnership was really, really cute. I don't want to show the whole thing because it's 2 minutes and it's not even makeup related. It's just kind of like the intro, but I'll play a part of it for you because it's so freaking cute.
I want to thank everyone for coming. Today is a very special day. It really is the culmination of years and years of hard work to become the best football player that I could possibly be. And for it to come to this moment is a dream come true. It's not every day that someone offers to compensate you in mayonnaise. I'm proud to officially announce that I've signed a lifetime supply of Hellman's contract. I'd like to thank my mom, who introduced me to Hellman's mayonnaise and started my love for the beautiful condiment that it is, as well as my high school lunch lady, Miss Lisa, who knew that extra mayonnaise meant extra mayonnaise.
So the reason why I'm talking about this in What's Up in Makeup is that Will and Hellmans are releasing a fragrance, a mayonnaise-inspired fragrance, and it is fabulous and it is ridiculous.
They try to define you, but you are the ingredient to your own success. Luscious, eggy, smell like greatness. Will Levis, number 8, Parfum de Mayonnaise.
Will Levis number 8 is said to have a scent that combines hints of tart lemon, coffee, musk, vanilla, parsley, and something the company is calling mayonnaise accord. As of filming, the fragrance is sold out, but they do have some, going to restock buttons on there. So if you're interested, the link is down below to go check it out. And the best part about this fragrance is that they're not price gouging it. It's only $8, which I think is fantastic, which is probably the cost of the fragrance with like the marketing and paying him and the bottle and the fragrance inside and all that. So they're really just doing it for marketing purposes rather than to make money off of the fragrance, which I love. And it is totally giving me KFC Eduardo vibes. If you haven't seen that commercial, it is fabulous. I have a whole video on weird collaborations and we go into all of the KFC things that they did. Fantastic video. I'll link that down below for you. But, last week I said the same thing about the Auntie Anne's fragrance. I really hope more brands do things like this because it's so fun and it's stupid and it's not serious. And we have so much serious going on that it's nice to have brands just having fun and doing something ridiculous. And this just fits right into that, and I love it. On a less goofy note, there's one product that I want to mention that didn't fit into the other categories for this week, and it's from Huda Beauty. It's just a new launch of their Easy Blur foundation. It's $37. It comes in 29 shades, and they say you can shop it early on the Sephora app on September 1st. It is available worldwide, online, and in stores on September 2nd. I looked at the gradient of this, and I'm not an expert on shade range, but from what I understand, the best shade ranges are ones that look like a gradient, that there aren't big jumps between shades, and it does look like there are some significant jumps here between shades. So I'm really hoping that whoever, if you want to buy this, that you're able to find your shades. It does look like it goes very light and very deep, but there are some significant jumps in there. The description on it says, "This is not a filter. Our Easy Blur foundation is a weightless real-life filter foundation that's ultra blurring and smoothing for an easy airbrush finish with medium to buildable coverage for foolproof, seamless, easy application." And that sounds very, very nice. Huda is a fantastic salesperson. I watched her launch video for this and she just makes me want to buy everything. I don't know what it is about some of these influencers. Like, they just have a way of talking about things that makes me just want to buy everything. Huda's like that for me. I just want to buy everything. I'm not buying it because I don't need it, but she's a really good salesperson. If you want to be convinced to buy this, go watch Huda's video. She'll convince you to buy it. All right, in indie brand news, we have Phoenix Rising Cosmetics. They have a licensed collaboration with Alien Romulus. It is now available for pre-order. The estimated ship date is October 15th. It is $125. And I want to talk about this for a second because licensing costs a lot of money. It is expensive. I get it. And it is a new movie coming out that actually I think it just launched. So I get that it's expensive, but $125, and it looks like there are only 4 products in the collection. There's no description that I could find on their website. I just had to kind of eyeball it. It looks like you get a 6-pan eyeshadow palette and a 4-pan eyeshadow palette, a chrome liquid eyeshadow, and maybe a black pot eyeliner. I think that's what that is. So that ends up breaking down to $31 per product, which just seems absolutely outrageous. I mean, even with inflation, like that just seems outrageous. So I guess this is mostly for collectors, people that just have money to burn. I don't know if you're really into alien stuff. I know some people are really excited for this movie, so I guess that's the target market for it. But I wish they could bring the price down for 4 products, $125, and not even a big eyeshadow palette. The bigger eyeshadow palette's only 6 pans. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the custom packaging and stuff, but that's expensive. But anyway, moving on, let's talk about Blend Bunny's collaboration with Taj Reed, aka Donnie Darkowitz, and it is called Little Miss She Never Misses. It's a 25 shade eyeshadow palette for $47. The Simply Put highlighter quad, which is an icy white, iridescent purple, rose gold, and warm gold, $35. And then the 89 fine velour lip liner in deep cocoa brown, which is $12. And the Not My Ministry high shine gloss in a sheer baby pink for $15. I do not know Taj, but I have seen her popping around my feed for years. So I'm very happy for her, very excited. All the flowers, everything I know about her, this collaboration seems to fit her very well. So congratulations, Taj. From Beautylish, I was so excited to see this because I used to love Dominique Cosmetics. Kristen Dominique has been nothing but kind to me. She seems like such a sweetheart. And I was kind of sad I haven't seen much from Dominique Cosmetics recently. New launches coming from them. So while I was gone, she launched the Pillow Soft Hydrating Lip and Cheek Stains. And those are $22. They come in 5 shades. The description says that it is providing an initial vivid glossy color payoff that fills in fine lines and leaves a natural flush of color for a healthier, smooth skin finish. And then this week she launched cream bronzers, $26 each, 6 shades. Here are the lightest shade and the deepest shade. It does look nice for the people that this will fit. Again, I feel like that deep is really disappointing. I think that the light will work for very light people. It looks like it does, but that deep, I wish she had chosen to go deeper, man. Just hit that deep shade, like the deepest one, and then just like hit the lightest one, hit the deepest one, and then hit the things in between. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, ugh. But like my friend Audra says all the time, you just buy from the companies that seem like they want you to shop there, and then you let the rest go. And that's just a choice. And that's just the way that it is. Makes me sad, but it's just the way that it is. Moving over to Sephora, we have some shade extensions over there. The Clarins Lip Comfort Hydrating Oil in 2 new shades. A black, which is a pH adaptive plum with gold shimmer, and then a white that has a silver shimmer. Danessa Myricks has extended their shade range of their Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. They've added in 9.5 for deep dark skin with neutral undertones. This is their 3rd to deepest shade now in the range. New from Freck Beauty, we have the Face Hack Blur Plus Bond Setting Spray. It is $28. They say it is a clean, alcohol-free, and plant-derived setting spray that blends and bonds makeup with a cloud skin finish. And then coming soon from Givenchy, we have the Le Rouge Interdit Satin Hydrating Lipstick in 9 shades of red. They are $44 each, described as a luminous satin finish lipstick that provides 24 hours of hydration, long-lasting color, and comfort to the lips. Let's go ahead and move over to Ulta, starting with Benefit. This is the Benetint limited edition. It is $36. This is the description. There's no better way to do it than with a limited edition Benetint. Maybe you've heard of it. In a wearable mirrored case. Swing it over your shoulder and you'll be ready to tint your lips and cheeks with a rosy, natural looking flush wherever you are. Who wrote this? Like, there's no better way to do it. What are we doing? What are we doing? There's no better way to carry your Benetint, let's fill that in, than with the limited, I don't know. I'm not going to try to figure it out. I don't get this. Let's just say I don't get it. I don't think I'm the target market for this though, so I'm not going to try to get it. It's fine. Not everything has to be made for me. Like, it's fine. I guess it's just supposed to be cute, but it's like, are you really going to use this for reals? Like, if you buy this for $36, well, let's just be fair. The Benetint by itself is $26, so you're paying $10 for the little casey thing. I mean, it's cute, but it's gimmicky to me. What do you think? Would love to know. Next, I want to mention about Ulta Beauty's, their in-house cosmetic line that looks like they've rebranded the whole thing. I think that happened while I was gone. And I was looking at it and I'm like, I like the old branding. I guess they're trying to update it. They're trying to make it new, but it's like, I don't know, like it doesn't look high quality. I don't know. It just doesn't, to me, it looks like a cheap version of REM Beauty. That's what it looks like to me. And I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just not the target market. I don't know. Yeah, it just looks kind of cheap to me. I mean, if you think it looks amazing and you're totally all about buying it and you think it's awesome, cool, sweet. We can totally disagree. I will still think you're awesome even if we disagree. It's totally fine. Next product is from a brand called Pound Cake. It is the Cake Theory Lip Tone Equalizing Oil. It's $22, 2 shades available. They say it's a formula that moisturizes, heals, shines, blurs while reducing fine lines, hyperpigmentation, and forward side spots. I had to look that up. I'd never heard of that before, but apparently 80% of people have these. I think that's very interesting. I've never seen that as part of marketing before, so that's pretty cool. They say it has a non-sticky, cushiony feel on the lips, inspired by color filters and color theory to even out lip tones by neutralizing light and dark spots. It's very interesting marketing, and I love the name Pound Cake for a brand. I've heard of this brand before, but I don't know. I love the name, and I'm very curious of reviews of these, especially for people that deal with, you know, the hyperpigmentation and the spots and light spots, dark spots, all that. I would love to see reviews of this. Very curious. The last product that I want to talk about, because there really wasn't a ton this week, is from Supergoop. This is a color cosmetic from Supergoop. Usually they come out with a lot of skincare. This is called the Lip Shade 100% Mineral SPF 30 Hydrating Lipstick. It's $24. Only comes in 4 shades, but they say that it is buildable, bold lip color and easy to apply shades that nourish, hydrate, and protect for naturally softer and smoother lips. Very nice. All right, PR or purchase product of the week. As you can imagine, after not checking for my PR for a month, I had a lot when I got home. So I'm going to be showing you all PR coming up in the next month or so. It's going to take me a while to get through everything, to share everything with you. I wanted to start off with one of my favorite brands. This was the first box that I opened because I was like, yay! These are the new Sydney Grace eyeshadow palettes. I used both of these. This is Western Summer and this is Northern Winter for my eye look today. I'll show you Western Summer first. This is what I used on my lower lash line. I just used the blues down here, the lighter blue and the darker blue. I'll swatch those for you so you can see they really do have a lovely, lovely formula. And you might be able to see back there, like back right there, that is my Sydney Grace and Mel Thompson palette, which is one of my favorite things that I own in this entire world. My friend Mel passed away years ago, and that still brings me joy because Mel absolutely loved creating that palette with Sydney Grace, and Sydney Grace has a special place in my heart just because they do such beautiful collaborations and their products are wonderful. So thank you to Sydney Grace for sending these over. Those are the 2 shades that I have on my lower lash line. I'll show you up close once I get everything else swatched. So this is the Northern Winter palette, and I will show you that more up close so you can see. And I stuck to the more natural shades in here and also the red. So I will swatch those for you. Oh, and the peachy shade. Blue, 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 blue. And boop, 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 boop. So this is my eye look today, and I think it came out super cute, very easy to work with. Sydney Grace just knocks it out of the park every single freaking time. On my cheeks today, this I've had for a little while, but I wanted to tell you what I'm wearing. This is the ColourPop Blush Stick in the shade Invite Only. I will swatch that for you just so you can see what it looks like. There we go. And as my complexion today, this is a new product from Sigma, and this is the Skin Perfector Hydrating Tint. And I really enjoyed working with this today. I got it to build up to like a light to medium coverage. And one thing I liked about that is this shade is definitely too light for me, but because the way that it blended out, it really did give a nice light coverage, truly, truly light coverage that didn't crease on me. It blended in beautifully. Didn't look cakey, like a genuine light coverage. And what I'm finding recently with a lot of these skin tints is that they'll say they're light coverage when there's no coverage, or they'll say they're light coverage and they're actually medium coverage. This is a true light coverage product, which I think is hard to find. The other thing is that it has no scent. I'm noticing a lot of these skin tint kinds of products, they'll put a scent in it, and I know some people do not like that. So if you're looking for a product that doesn't have a strong scent to it, this is a good one as well. And then last, I want to take you on a lip journey. of where I went today. So I got a PR package from Benefit, and I got their new lip stain things. This is the Splash Tint in the shade Fresh Squeeze. And I'll tell you, I did not like this at all. I didn't like it. The packaging is so freaking cute. Like, I die over this packaging, but on my lips, like, it just looked blotchy and splotchy and just wasn't cute at all. Like, I don't know if there's just too much white in it. That's one pass with it, but it's just blotchy. I didn't like it. Let me do another pass with it. I tried to build it up and just really didn't enjoy it. Like, are you enjoying these? If you bought one, because these came out, a little bit ago, but if you bought this, did you like it? Because I like the packaging a lot, but the formula inside is leaving a lot to be desired. I didn't like this, so I ended up grabbing for a brand that sent me PR, which I'm a little like surprised because I don't typically review products at this price point. It's Surratt. I had met them at Creators and Friends, and they were super, super nice, but it's like I don't typically review more expensive makeup, so I was very excited to try this, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm pretty sure that this lipstick is called Bandy, and it's interesting because, of course, I tried to roll it up, and it doesn't roll up there. It rolls up here at the bottom. So let me just show you a click of it. You just kind of go like this, and then it rolls up a tiny bit, and that is what it ended up on my lips today. It is lip tinty. You can see it's a very similar color to the Benefit, but it is a lot more even of an application. I think because it's creamy, it's easier to apply than something more liquidy like the Benefit, and it is relatively sheer, but it gives enough color to make it look like you're wearing a lip color. So very much enjoyed this. Again, no scent on that, which I know a lot of people appreciate. I like a light scent in my lip products, but I know not everybody does. But if you like an unscented lip product, it's very creamy, very easy to go on. And again, it's not a paint-like lipstick. It's pretty sheer, enough color to really give you a nice payoff without being intense. So thank you so much to all of the brands that sent over PR over the last month. I will be picking through it over the next couple of weeks and sharing with you things that stand out to me either for the good or the not so good. Notable sales this week we have from Moira Cosmetics. They're having a back to school sale. It's 20% off select items. Then we have from Juvia's Place, 50% off for their show up and show out sale. Eyeshadow palettes are as low as $4.50 each. I screenshotted a few of them so you could see they're legit $4.50 each. I was shocked. Also, Bare Minerals is having a 50% off already discounted favorites. It looks like this is discontinued products because it says no restocks. It doesn't say discontinued, but it does say no restocks. So I would imagine that's what this sale is on. And then finally, Laura Mercier is having a 50% off sale for a limited time only. I don't know how long limited time is. It doesn't say, so hopefully it's still live when this video goes live. And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup product report this week. Thank you so, so much for watching. And of course, as always, thank you to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook Hunters for submitting all the products this week. I appreciate you so, so much. Taking time out of your day to put things in the group, make sure I didn't miss anything. I appreciate you so much. And if you enjoyed What's Up in Makeup this week, it may be the time to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, to make sure that my videos show up in your subscription feed so they can be easily found. You cannot guarantee that YouTube is going to show you my videos on your homepage. If you've been watching a lot of my content, it probably will, but this is a way to make sure that you have easy access and you know when my content has been uploaded. Speaking of that, I'm still working on James Charles Part 3. I know it is taking me way longer than I expected. Just know I am actively working on it. I promise you I am. I do have a short trip midweek next week that I am taking that is a business trip. It's not a for pleasure trip. It is a business trip, but I'll be working on it through that. But it looks like James Charles Part 3 isn't going to be until August 30th, which it was not what I intended, but it is what it is. I need to make sure that this is the best video I can possibly make for you. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to be absolutely perfect, but I'm going to try my damnedest to make sure that it is. So that is still coming, I promise. But if you would like to hang out a little bit longer right now, YouTube should be recommending a couple of videos for you over here to watch. The one on the bottom is the last product report that I did, which was actually last week's live chat. I'm going to put that down there. YouTube's going to pick the top video based on your current viewing history, what video from my catalog they think you want to watch. But if you've got to go, I get it. You got stuff to do. It's no problem. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did, and I'd love to you, and I will see you in a video very very, very soon. Bye!